So I know I've been making a few different videos related to TAKGM for the past few months now, culminating in the tech demo releasing just a couple of weeks back. But I wanted to go ahead and take the time with that being released to create a video that explains more about what exactly TAKGM is, in particular how it relates to ATAK, which is what it's derived from. So we'll begin with ATAK, which is Android Team Awareness Kit, and this already existed before we began work on TAKGM, which was created with the goal of integrating with this in order to lead to more believable and efficient simulations. So ATAK is a situational awareness app, which can simply be defined as knowing exactly what's going on around you. Almost think of it as having eyes in the back of your head, if you will. So what ATAK does is it relies on geospatial data to build those metaphorical eyes in the back of your head. It's plugin based and therefore open source. So anybody can feel free to develop things such as us with TAKGM that we believe would improve the experience inside of ATAK. And due to the fact that it's plugin based and open source, it can support a variety of different scenarios based on what the creator of the plugins have in mind. So for us, we've been primarily focusing on the military simulation side of things, but you could just as easily interface with ATAK for things like search and rescue, which has been done, and they've used this app to rescue over 2,000 people after the result of hurricanes such as Harvey. Additionally, the layout for ATAK, as you can see in some of these screenshots here, can be compared to a bit of a mix between Google Earth and Google Maps. And that's because it's built using that geospatial data so we can see in a 3D context what's going on around us, similar to Google Earth. But it also supports other more top-down views like this that may appear more like Google Maps or like this here on the tablet. And you can see a few different contexts that people may be using it in. Tracking wounded and healthy participants here. Or if we go a bit back, you can see that they use it to keep track of what vehicles are in play. And ATAK uses the cursor on target format, which you may have heard me refer to as COT strings if you watch the tech demo. And as stated previously, TAK is already in use and was completed before work on TAKGM began. So we're just interfacing with this app to improve it, and we're going to do that by creating the ability to generate scenarios and simulations as you please. So one of the major drawbacks currently with ATAK is that it relies on somebody explaining what's going on to the people that are out in the field. So what TAKGM can do is generate pre-built scenarios, which we will package it with some. But the main reason that TAKGM is going to be useful is the ability for people to build their own simulations in any context. So combining these two tools will allow them to use it not only for military sim, like our pre-packaged scenarios are, but they'll easily be able to generate scenarios of their own to run through ATAK with their participants much more efficiently and with much less headache. So that's all for this video. I just wanted to explain a little bit more about exactly what ATAK is and why TAKGM needed to exist. So if you haven't yet, I would recommend checking out the tech demo that we recently released for TAKGM if you'd like to see it in action and understand a little bit better the topics I'm talking about and how they will tie into ATAK at its completion. Thanks for watching.